Intermarkets is a portfolio which consists of high caliber quality content sites. Our mix really is a mix of news and information sites and also commentary, opinion, and analysis. With that combination, we're able to bring audiences at scale, about 800 million uniques, 100 million mobile views. We've got roughly 4 to 5 billion impressions, and we're one of the largest online presences today in the United States.
Cool. And what are some of the big sites that you both represent and actually own?
Sure. We've got the Drudge Report, which today is, according to SimilarWeb, the fourth largest site behind just a couple of others. And we've also got the Political Insider, Headline Politics, and several others. For a marketer and for most advertisers, news has always been a pretty safe environment, and actually a reliable and quality environment to reach all the things that they're typically trying to reach. Good household demographics, online, shoppers. News and information are generally actually pretty good environments for most advertisers to execute their budgets. But for us, since we have established audiences, in a world today where a lot of people are trying to figure out how to demonstrate that they're a premium audience, where they're trying to demonstrate that they are, bringing great opportunities for marketers and advertisers to position themselves around, that's something where we've excelled for quite some time. And that is because our audiences are dedicated, they're loyal. We have a 90% direct site navigated traffic, which is almost unheard of today, where a lot of other top news sites are roughly around 40%. So it's very difficult to sort of bring that quality audience to marketers, and we've been doing that for quite some time, and we'll continue to do that. Our programmatic strategy revolves around a few things. First and foremost, we want to make it as easy as possible for our buyers to be able to execute, their tactical and strategic sort of plans. That basically means make it as easy as possible for them. And so for us, we believe there's a lot of strategy actually in programmatic. It's our job and it's our mission to be able to help them to understand those paths to find those opportunities. Some of it can be audience-based. Some of it is finding, high impact or, large canvases that maybe some other publishers won't, release into the space. So for us, we want to be able to use all of the possible tools that make it a lot easier for our buy-side partners to be able to execute their plans. And a lot of that comes from our tech partnerships. A lot of that comes from our hard work internally with our operations teams, our yield teams, and even reprogramming sales. For us, really, our header integrations are really a way to create a sort of unified view of our inventory for our buy-side partners to understand. So it's actually, for us, a better way to be able to bring what were considered sort of traditional premium deals and automate and really understand that those high value opportunities exist on almost every single transaction, right? So that's significant because the way a lot of publishers had structured themselves was to say premium goes this way and non-premium goes this way. But the reality is that there's a lot of lost opportunities there. Buyers know this. Buyers have known this for quite some time, and it's our job as publishers to understand this, make changes, and also bring those opportunities where they can transact on those things at scale. A couple of years ago, buyers said to us, we will pay you more if you help us create more direct-like integrations. And they've done their part. Publishers need to do their part to be able to create those opportunities, create those lanes, access what they need, and in turn, everybody's happy. So header bidding for us and header integrations are really a way to be able to facilitate that, but facilitate it in a fair and true environment where a buyer has more decisions, and yes, the publisher benefits as well, but so does the buyer. So I think it's an exciting year, I think, for digital as a whole with political, because there are unprecedented levels of spend that are going to be happening. I think a lot of that was already sort of tested and established, actually, not this month and not next month. It was actually tested months ago, and even towards the end of November of 2014. So a lot of savvy programmatic political buyers have very specific needs, and a lot of that was tested early on. We were fortunate. We do work with everyone, so we are capable of working with any sort of shop that wants to buy for anyone. And we are excited because we bring an audience where they can bring their data sets. Our goal is to enable it in real time, right? So there's a lot of other sites that want to manage the political process and capitalize on premiums by creating, very, I would say, aggressive pricing, right? And they want to be able to sort of control a lot of the executions in very specific ways. We actually understand that the way the buyers want to buy is no different from a brand advertiser, and it's no different from someone else who wants to be able to find what they want to find, run their data sets against it, and in turn pay you a premium. And so what we're able to do is capitalize on that, just like we would with anyone else. However, we're very excited to be able to really be a part of the new digital political economy, which will be higher than ever before by the end of this year. The biggest areas of growth for us will be, I would say, display in all of its forms, right? So you've got mobile, you've got different types of mobile, you've got different types of video. But once again, when we work with our buyers, buyers don't really say, hey, do you have outstream video or do you have pre-roll? They just ask you if you have video, right? So we facilitate all of those things the way that they need. Display is healthy, it's growing, it's not going anywhere. And if anything, it's just evolving, right, into different sort of forms. And that's where our areas of growth are really focused on. It's also on other areas like, ensuring, a quality user experience. It's also on, reimagining our inventory and actually, redefining, our organization and helping others to see that you don't have to be locked into, those sort of antiquated terms and ways of operation. So the way we're looking to grow is actually by trying to really continue to do what we did last year and even the year before, not really being new to a premium programmatic space and even utilizing a lot of the premium programmatic tools. Our areas of growth are really going to be focused on sort of continuing to press as innovators and early adopters to be able to help our buy-side partners accomplish their goals.